President Trump is putting the pressure on Europe. He's giving the EU an ultimatum: comply with the trade deal by July 4th, or America will raise tariffs to a much higher level. That's a quote. It's been almost a year since the European Union agreed to the deal with America, and the White House is just fed up.
7, 8 months later, the EU has not actually implemented any single part of their trade deal obligations. Whereas during, for the past 7 months, the U.S. has been in compliance. We adjusted our tariffs. They have lower tariffs on autos than the rest of the world. So at some point, you have to say, well, if the EU is not in compliance, we'll wait to be in compliance until they are as well.
So this isn't really a president that I'd mess with in that regard and not comply and just ignore. He's already annoyed with our European allies as a result of their inaction with respect to the war in Iran. Your thoughts, Gary?
It's May and we're talking tariffs. Yippee. But let me state for the record, to get things done in Parliament over there is talk about things that are frozen. Takes a very long time, and I guess the president's fed up and is threatening again. Yippee again, and let's hope it doesn't get to that. I think he's given him till July. I thought the deal was done. Didn't you? I don't know where this bubbled up from.
This is very annoying because it's a symptom of a larger problem in Europe, which is that to a certain degree, I feel like they feel that the rules don't apply to them. We're abiding, Brian, by our side of the arrangement and the agreement, and they're just choosing to ignore it.
It's just very hard to have sympathy for the EU right now. Like, if they were kind of stepping up and doing their thing and being a great ally, I guess maybe I could say, well, let's look into this and see. But they don't. And I think they use, like, well, we got to run it through the bureaucracy, Gary, as the excuse for why it's not happening.
Bureaucracy.
And so I'm like, you know what? These guys, they have been cutting themselves off at the knees for a long time, and it's a frustrating to deal with them. I get why the president's mad, and maybe he needs to bring a bigger stick to the conversation.
Well, he's going to have to deal with this, and he's also going to China next week.
Should this go down in private? But the Europeans kind of sort of need our oil and our jet fuel and our gasoline.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe you ought to play ball. Maybe if you want to keep the cars running on time, you might want to play nice, because the economy over there is in the wood chipper, so to speak. I almost said something different. And I don't understand the reticence to just finish the deal, but that's who they are. And I guess suffering is their national anthem.
Ooh. Taylor, you've been kind of ripping
continental anthem
on Europe for that slow growth, for their inaction, for sort of draining the system and not being compliant. And this just underscores that.
I'm not surprised. I feel like they are pulling an Iran right now. They're just going to wait and see who the next president is. And in the meantime, it's the American consumer who gets screwed. So we either have to all get behind and stand up for ourselves and stop letting other countries take advantage of us and get the job done, or you don't have access to our products, or you don't have access to us, the consumer. It has to be that crystal clear.